G'day folks. I wasn't really intending on doing this originally, but since I've got to replace some of these fittings down here, I figured I'd take the turntable apart and just get it over and done with. Took photos of these things before I took them off so they go back in the right position. Their main centre gear. Little air seals. These are what's leaking. Up in the very top of that hub there's a fitting which wasn't going to seal up, and to take the fitting off you have to take the turntable off. It's the one that goes to this one here, which I've already replaced. So I'm going to do all these ones on the centre, new air lines, new everything. It was dumping too much air out of the tank just by leaking. The bead breaker wasn't working. That's why it dropped about 50 pounds in no time. The compressor can't keep up. So I've got all that apart. Got years worth of muck built up underneath them. Wearing the hell out of it. Leave everything in there. Should come up good. I'm nearly there, folks. Got to replace these lines that go back down the bottom to the cabinet. This is the centre bearing pneumatic transfer unit. Has to be able to supply air to the table cylinder whilst rotating. I've done all the fittings on that. I'm actually running out of these nice shiny ones. I'm going to use some of the older ones. Shaft's a bit pitted from water in the air coming through. That's what happens when you don't drain your water collectors regularly. Or better yet, run a refrigerated water trap. Still got to do that one. That one's done. Should help cut down the air leaks. Don't know about this bearing though. I'm just going to grease it and whack it back together. With a bit of luck the seals are still okay. That's looking nice and tidy now. The hose is rerun down the bottom. That feels nice and tight. Get the turntable back on and back together and just give it another shot. See if it doesn't leak as much. Little shaft keys. Oh, nearly done. Got the clamps all back in the way they came out. Giving everything a very light wipe with a bit of grease, but as soon as you chuck a few dirty, dusty wheels on here, they're just going to get contaminated anyway. I'll go with a little bit of grease. That's all hooked up. All the lines are right. Got to put this top cover plate back on and that'll be it. Well, finally got it back together again. Everything's lined up as it was before. As always, everything's got a bit of play in it. Nothing's too tight. Plug it in to see what other damage I've done in the process. The only thing about these pneumatics, you disturb one fitting and they all start going. Yeah, the big seal's definitely leaking. Not as bad as before though. That's better. Still got these old ones down here leaking though, but I'll get around to that. Let's try the bead breaker this time around. Hopefully I won't lose too much pressure from the air tank. The only problem about this machine, my poor compressors can't keep up. Yeah. 100 pounds in the tank. compressor's doing. Too low. Good solid supply, 100 psi plus, and it would be just fine. Might be time to retire these two and put a big rotary in. That'd be better. Alright, we're back up to pressure, and I've got a different wheel this time. I'm meaning to strip this one down for a while. Worth a bit in scrap aluminium. Much better. I think the other one's stubborn. Well, I lost the camera back there, but it wasn't too hard. Don't know how much of that dismounting I got on tape, but you get the idea. That's still clamped. Weight in these things, but they're worth a bit of scrap. Good. Still got to get down the bottom somehow. I might end up flipping it on its back so that I can work underneath it. I took the motor cover off and it's definitely 3-phase. Not much I can do about that. Thanks for watching, folks.